Now what I want to do is flatten and square off the boards. I cut the ends fairly square, but there's a little bit of adjustment that I need to do. When you look at a board, as it dries, sometimes they will warp. When they do, they usually will end up with a cupped end where these ends are raised up and then a bow on the back side. And what you want to do is you want to get the side where these ends are up. You want to level that first. You want to take these ends down and level this board. We're going to go ahead and do that now. Let's try that here. And I just have a makeshift planing stop on the end of my board. And I use it to put force against. Alright, that's gonna be things are aggravating. This side is a little low now, which is what I want. You want to adjust that just a hair. Of course, now I have to back the iron out a bit. You can use the edge of your plane is a straight edge. You can use that edge. Actually, before I do this, what I want to do, I want to take a little bit off that edge, because what I'm going to do now is I'm going to cut across at a 45, but I don't want to blow that out if I can help it. Woohoo! Adjust my planing stop. Lord, better. Now, I could clamp that, but I don't find it necessary to do that. It's up to you. It's your shop, your wood. Almost. Now I need to take it out of the middle. Good enough. All right, so now that we've got this flat, we back that iron up a bit because I know I'm taking a nice chunk of wood out. Let me get that out. If you don't watch, you can get wood up under the frog. You can get wood up under the plane blade, and it can cause issues that you can't figure out what's wrong. It's just flipping wood up under there. It shouldn't be up under there. And you won't know what in the world is going on. Now we have that hump. I'm going to take that out of here. Lovely. Now, you come down this center a few times. And it's 4 o'clock. I don't have any clue why that is set for 4 o'clock, but it is. Don't ask me. I do not know. And I can't figure out it's against the grain. Let's go this way. can't figure out how to shut this son of a gun off. Lovely. All right. And I'm just gonna back this plane iron back. Just the way the blade extends out. Give it just a little bit more tooth. There's what I'm talking about. All right, skew. Let's see. Yeah. And I will take that to a sander before I begin to build. But now we have to do a square an edge. We want to actually, I believe grain is going that way. I could be wrong, and if I am, I'll switch. What you're doing is you're going to take this part of your hand and you're going to lay it against the side of the flat side of this board. You're going to put your thumb right there. And then you can... We really got something to show me, hon? Could you tell me what it is? Is it bad or good? Okay. That was my daughter. She wanted to show me a lizard. So you're going to take this portion of your hand, fingers. You're going to lay it against that flat side. You're going to lay this down here flat. Make sure your iron is square, or your plain iron is square and all of that. You're going to lay like that, take and press down in the center. And with this, what I'm doing, I'm going to keep moving forward like that until I end up taking nice full width shavings off the top of this board. You're not running a race. The point of it is to take nice, slow, deliberate cuts. Until you get what you're after. Alright, now I can see that this edge is high. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take and I'm going to move my plane over. And I'm going to come along this edge, just this one edge. And correct that. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. I want to take one more. Actually, a couple more. Because I'm if you look, I don't know if you can see, but there's a rounded section here, and I can see the oxidized part of the wood that was not that's from exposure to the elements over the decades. So I want to take all of that down so that when I join these boards together, whoa, that got bees. It'll be as nice and as square and as well done as I can possibly get it. And let me lovely. Lovely. I want to get a bit more now on this edge. That's beautiful and perfectly square. What I'm going to do, I'm going to use this edge to joint with. I'll have to shoot both boards and join here, and then I will square off the outside edges once I'm done. Alright, this is ready for glue up. I'm going to glue this panel up. I lost a knot here. I'm going to try to hang on to it and glue it back in, but if not, that's just part of the character of this piece. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to try to line up one edge of this, because I know that I will most likely have to trim an edge. So well, I can't do that, but I know these edges are true because I trued them up. So we're going to go ahead. You see where I lost that knot, and it slides right in there like that. I don't want to put it in there now because that is movable, and these surfaces the surfaces of these edges are trued as best as I can possibly get them, so that I have a pretty much seamless join. And I don't want that bouncing in and out and all of that. I'll put that in there once this is glued up, and I'll trim it however I have to get it to do the job it needs to do to look good. And I'll do the same to all of these. And once I get that done and everything's ready to start construction of the box, then we'll be back. And yeah, I'm wiping that on my bench. It's a bench. It's made to work on. That's why I don't have a bench made out of walnut or some other precious type of wood. It's pine, and it's made to be used as a workbench, flat out. So that's my take on it anyway, and how I roll with it. I want to do my best to get the seam as level as I can. I know that I won't get it perfect. And I'll have to trim a bit, but I want to get it as close as I can to a level seam. Good enough. It'll have to be sanded and smooth and probably leveled again, because this is wood and the glue is introducing moisture into the process. So we want to, we're probably going to have to do some more, and I'm going to put these here to try to counteract any kind of bow that might be happening, because those clamps are on the underside of this. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about right there. That'll be a beautiful seam, beautiful side. I got a lot of work to do on the rest of these, which I won't show because you don't need to see this process 50 million times, or actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more times, because I have to join 3 more. I have to join another side, the top and the bottom. So, and no, I don't have any dados, any dialing jigs, any such thing as that. You don't need them. If the joint is properly done and you have a good solid glue joint, it'll stay together. There are examples of furniture made over 100 or 150 years ago that was joined in this manner, and there was never a problem with the joint. So there is a crack here, and it's closing pretty good. So what I think I'm going to do on this is once this glue dries and I get this out of the clamps, that'll open up a bit, and then I'll shove some glue in there, clamp this in back, and glue that up. That'll fix that monkey in the room. And there are other issues like that with the rest of this wood because it's 80-year-old wood and it's got a ton of character, but it should make a beautiful cabinet for that speaker. Thanks for watching. I don't even know if you can see me. That's all right. You can see what we're doing. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you later.